Let's go.
Tell me why.
Oh, I
What?
almost forgot. There
What?
was another one.
Yeah, there is.
There's two more.
You are definitely not off the hook, Oni.
You thought. You
This is a
thought you were
3-year
gonna get
commitment.
away. This is the... yes. This is the second game of this trilogy. We're off to an explosive start.
These are dark times, where the law has been reduced to rubble, and it's up to us to restore it to its former glory.
Is this the 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix?
Oh man, that's a
Yeah.
great show.
I know what you mean. It looks like your target finally decided to make a move. Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
Hello?
Done. You bet. Let's do this.
She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it.
She's got a talking necklace.
Anyway,
That's pretty cool.
Her power will be our greatest weapon.
Gonna put us out of a job.
Are you alright, miss?
Oh, and now she's a paraplegic.
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end.
Yo, Oni, you think Phoenix hangs mad hog?
What?
What do you mean, what?
Exactly what I said. What?
You think he's got mad wiener?
I don't think anything about his wiener.
It's weird that you're thinking about his wiener, though.
He's got fun.
I'm not. You're the one.
That sounds like your problem, Oni.
Oh, Miles Edgingworth is in this game? Heck yeah. Oh, he gets to be Miles Edgeworth again, Oni. Why do I have an eye patch?
Look, it's Punished Apollo.
Yo, I've seen this MFer. He in Guilty Gear.
This is the Exodia version, apparently.
This is what happens when the heart of the cards doesn't believe in you.
Classic.
The best thing about bombs is how they erase and destroy. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, it's on that good old auto text again.
Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little girl.
December
9:22 a.m. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just doing my lawn impression. Go for it.
District Court. Defendant lobby number 5.
Yo, everyone's in it? Let's go!
So is Athena the main character, or...
I think Apollo is still the main character, or Phoenix, right?
Because technically you're the default main character. It is your stream.
MPT, who's the main character?
It's both Apollo and Athena.
Okay, so just kind of like the last one. All right, well, Shy, you want to stand in? You want to take the part? You want to stand in for Lon? What do you want to do? You want to unmute yourself first?
Yeah, I'll happily take Athena if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Go ahead.
Nope, not feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a girl can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie.
You doing okay, Athena? Oh wow, I'm in very 3D right now.
Oh, Apollo!
Wow, that's where they spent all the budget on this game.
Yeah. Yeah, doing great. Like, I'm a little doing great.
Oh yeah? Well, that's good to hear. Although, I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there.
I'm not transparent, huh? Cracking? No, my voice isn't cracking. Nerves of steel here, I tell you. This is Apollo Justice. He have the spiky hair. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. But I'm going to be there at the bench with him, doing what I can to help out.
Whatever
I'll do
different
whatever
names
it
it
takes to
has.
defend Junie. Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? That explosion really did a number on you.
I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm gonna see to it that Juniper's name is cleared. And I'm sure you feel much the same way.
You got that right. I won't rest until Junie is completely cleared of all suspicion.
Gotta be Trucy.
Probably. So we're handing off Trucy if you're doing Athena, or are you doing double
Yeah.
duty shot? Okay. So once
I mean,
Trucy,
if someone wants to take, if that is Trucy, I don't know who that is.
Oh, no, it looks like it's our defendant.
I'll do it.
Thank you for doing this for me.
Junie.
She huffing a flower?
That's right.
Hoo. Hey, are you okay?
Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous.
Well-known asthma treatment, snorting a sunflower.
This kind of thing never happens at home in the forest, though.
Good night, Lumi.
This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear childhood friend. And she's also our client for this case.
Well, it wouldn't be Trucy's friend, because she doesn't have any friends.
News keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. But that's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that.
I brought you a little snack, Dina. Just a little something from my garden.
Is that an orange or a clementine?
Looks like an orange.
Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine?
Ah, it could be a tangerine.
It's an orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance.
Florida man says damn right.
Oh, I get it. Strength of the trial, right? Jeannie, you're always so good to me.
And they were lesbians.
Well, she did give me citrus.
Hey.
Congrats on the sex.
Geez, look at me. Standing here clutching an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes.
Now it's a very important moment in a young lesbian's life, being offered fruit.
Right up there with scheduling the U-Haul.
Yeah.
Well, don't you worry.
That's next week, Chrissy.
We'll be so powerful in there they won't know what hit them. Right, Apollo?
Yeah. That's right. What? Come what may, this is one trial. We just can't lose. Like my consciousness.
Apollo!
Apollo!
Ugh.
Blood is seeping through his bandages. One of his wounds must have reopened.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
All this time he was trying to put on a brave face, but he really was overdoing it. He's a typical guy.
I feel very called out by that.
Listen. She's not wrong.
I resemble that remark.
Yeah.
Mr. Justice!
Huh?
Trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom.
What now? But Apollo's in no state to defend.
Ah. I have to defend Juniper.
What are we gonna do? The trial is about to start with or without us.
I mean it can be postponed for reasons like this.
Hey, Kyo, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why is your hair flaccid? Are you feeling okay?
Listen. I'm
There's
trying
only
out
one
this
other
new
op-
medication, okay? Like just this never happens. I swear it's never happened before.
There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this.
Yeah, just stick it in your mouth for a little bit.
I'm still feeling that.
It was a good
I'm
attempt,
just-
Shy.
I'm just going to say this for the record. Having sex without depth perception, probably a poor decision.
Listen. That's why I use two hands and firmly grasp it.
Uh-huh.
The lid.
But even if I called him now, he'd never get here in time. No, wait. There's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
Bailiff,
Yes, miss?
the defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition.
Athena!
You're not seriously...
You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie.
All by yourself? Athena, stop for a second. Think about what you're saying. You've never once taken on a case alone before, right?
I have problema. I can handle it. I think. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over?
Okay.
Hmm.
I believe in you, Athena. And that's enough for me.
Girl, we gotta work on your expectations.
You're worried for me, aren't you?
Hey, get some rest, Lee. Thanks for hanging. Get yourself some rest.
To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at the bench now. So you just have to leave it to me.
It's called Phoenix. All right. So your mind's made up anyway. I hate that I can't be there, but I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper.
You bet I will. Rest assured of that. My name is Athena Sykes. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken the lead in a defense case. It'll be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this. And I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie.
And this is why you have mock trials in law school.
This is why
Who
you
are you
have
mocking?
Big Booba.
Generally the ne'er-do-wells.
I thought the proper solution was to have like a Big Booba ghost girlfriend to help you see through.
Maybe. Ba-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee.
December 17th, 9:46 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, courtroom number 5.
Now y'all rise.
It's a song about banging all these chicks. All right, who's judging?
Oh. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Wood.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
I get to take a case off.
Alright, who's taking the Ouchie role? Is that me for this one?
Yeah, why not?
The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. Uh-huh. And what is the meaning of this?
Oh. You ready for some unbridled misogyny? I'm gonna call it now.
I was under the impression that Mr. Red would be my opponent today. Not calling him that.
Red monkey?
Yes, well, a substitution of attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue.
I see. I'm all surprised to use that as an excuse to run away.
Oh yeah, certainly.
With me as an adversary, you wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape.
What? The nerve of that guy. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Ah, this arrogant jerk.
You arrogant jerk!
No, Widget!
My hearing getting worse. Could have sworn I heard the defense say something just now.
Oh, you didn't hear anything at all, especially not from me.
Odd, how odd. I also swore I could have heard something.
Nope.
Oh, that would be my indispensable partner, Widget. He sometimes blurts out what I'm thinking.
Suck my dick, scumbags!
Well then. If that's the case, then it's clear contradiction to what you just stated.
A contradiction?
You just stated that you said nothing. However, That device of yours says what you're thinking. And you indeed said I was, what was that, elegance at work?
Beep. Actually, it was arrogant jerk.
At any rate, what does it matter if it's, red or yellow facing you? I don't care if you're a fire type or a grass type. No fresh out of law school rookie gonna defend this witness.
Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough editorializing. Let us get back to the case.
Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the rookie humiliator.
I know it. He really is an arrogant jerk.
Arrogant jerk!
Ms. Sykes, you continue to insult the prosecution despite his deserving it. I will.
I'm very sorry. It was just a knee-jerk reaction.
Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now then, the incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4. At that time, the trial for a certain bombing was being held in courtroom number 4.
Yes, I was presiding over that trial as well.
You just happen to remember? Oh yeah, there's a bombing yesterday. I was a part of it. Oh, yeah.
I'm like 103, dude. What do you expect? And Mr. Justice was there as the lawyer for the defense.
A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. It was a terrible incident. And courtroom number 4 suffered Brooklyn rage. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred instead of after. That would have been bad. Just a few seconds more, and it would have turned into a horrific loss of human life and also defense attorney life.
There was, in fact, one death, was there not?
Unfortunately, that is correct, Jan. And courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast. The body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered.
Candace arm fit in your butt?
We'll save that for a later case. He was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial. But unfortunately, she's an attractive brunette, so the story had to kill her.
I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I must admit, I stumbled at least 10 times before myself was able to escape.
Maybe the court should see about getting you even shorter robes.
Or a walk.
The victim's body was found near the entrance of the courtroom. I suspect that she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out safe. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report. Details about the bomb.
Go ahead, Chrissy Lon.
Pharmacist autopsy report added to the court record. Stuffed animal bone added to the court record.
Hey, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. When I want to check something, out, I just use Wright button. I better take a peek later.
Now then, please call the accused to the stand. Defendant, are you feeling all right? You're looking a bit pale.
I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived here at the courthouse. But I'm all right.
She honking on that John like an inhaler.
Janie's really giving it her all. I'd better make sure I do the same.
We could please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant.
Juniper Woods. I'm a high school student.
Woods, can you confirm you were there in the courthouse on the day in question?
Yes, I came to know Apollo Justice through my friend Athena. And so, I was there yesterday to watch his trial and lend my support.
Something's wrong. Janie's really scared.
Did you know I'm also known as the defendant humiliator? Looks like I have yet another chance to show everyone how I earned this moniker.
By being a ruthless dickhead?
Correct.
Does this arrogance know no bounds? I have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant Prosecutor Payne.
What is it? You want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the rookie humiliator instead?
Deep breaths, Athena. Don't let him get to you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie is telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too.
He was? My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes.
Yeah, he'll need it. He's missing one.
She says they can even help you see into the future.
I can see the future.
They can? And that's a perfect present for a lawyer. And if that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them.
A sweet meat girl like this, blowing a courtroom to bits. I must say, it's very hard to believe.
Objection!
Now, Your Honor, don't let a seemingly innocent child fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime.
That's not true. I don't have any kind of motive. And I don't even know the lady who was killed.
I admit the investigation didn't point up any connection, between the victim and its offender. However, pine cones are known to be a symbol of eco-terrorism. The only way the thing that does matter is her objective of the destruction of Courtroom 4 itself.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that?
Mhm. It's a very good question coming from a novice such as yourself. A voiced question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges?
What? Uh, why, yes. Yes, I am.
Has that experience caused you to harbor a grudge against the court system?
Objection!
Now wait just 1 minute. If that kind of thing was the motive for blowing things up, then every one of our clans would turn into bombers.
Okay, don't say that too loud, though.
That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land.
Oh, okay, I guess we're using logic in this game? Weird.
Concede the accused isn't the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilty as hell.
Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. Much like black being your real hair color.
It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor.
And what exactly was so unique about it?
Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question?
Me?
I noticed that you appear to be very nervous. Well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question.
Could he be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man.
L is for loser.
What did he just say?
Nothing, not a single thing. Now let's see, what was I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. The court record. The information I need is somewhere in the court record.
Is it?
All right, Mr. Sy. Ms. Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew off the courtroom? Was it because it was...
Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for? It was stuffed inside a stuffy. Its evil intentions covered up by a cute exterior.
Very good. Have a cookie.
Yes, please.
The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal.
There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine, just like I said from the start. I can do this.
Your smile is very annoying.
Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside a stuffed animal the whole time. I never even got to take a look at. But what connection does this impish elephant have with an event?
The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I would just like to submit here to the court record.
And what, pray tell us this? It appears to be a little singed.
It's a tale, Your Honor. The tale of the poor victim of the explosion.
The lady?
That was what I was saying as well.
This is incredible. Are you saying it's Detective Arm's tale?
Your Honor is very close, but no. It belongs to this stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Fanty. Rather unpleasant name, if you ask me.
Yeah, I didn't name it.
He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not?
Oh, yeah, that'll go over well in this courtroom.
Exactly. His motto is Mini-Memoism.
That's so wrong on so many levels.
You're telling me. The Phony Fanty's tail was made of vinyl cloth. We found something very interesting on the surface. The defendant's fingerprint.
What?
The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with the evidence we needed. It clearly proves that the accused handled the bomb.
Ooh.
But that doesn't make any sense. Why would Junie's fingerprints be on it?
That does appear to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence.
Phony
Really?
Fancy Tale
Aren't you?
added to the court record.
Ms. Woods, do you have an explanation for this?
I don't understand.
What about you, Mr. Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence? Little lady.
Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. But I'd better come up with something for Junie's sake.
If you can't produce an answer, you could always go straight to the ruling if you prefer.
No, I have to say something fast.
Pee pee poo poo.
Oh no, I can't get my voice to work. Why now of all times?
Bro, she's seen it.
I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court.
Athena, get in the robot.
Hello? Did she commit and murder?
Did Cosmo murder her family?
I am doing a concern right now.
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Objection! Why, it's you.
It's me!
Finally!
Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over your phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place.
Thanks for coming.
That's what they all say.
I hate to admit it, but I was having a real rough time on my own.
That's what they all say. No, I don't know. I think you're doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there, giving me enough time to get here. Now, let's turn things around.
You got it, boss. You know I've had this exact same conversation with Juan on many different times.
Oh, look who showed up out of the blue. If it isn't Mr. Phoenix Wright, who always managed to surprise me.
Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling. But I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Ms. Wood's fingerprints wind up on the stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? Until these questions are answered, I assert it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made.
You're absolutely right. But I'm gonna do it anyways, fuck you.
You're goddamn right I'm right.
Let's continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objection, Mr. Payne.
None at all, Your Honor.
Cough, 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 cough.
Ms. Woods really looks like she's having a hard time.
Uni's really struggling, Mr. Wright. I get the sense she's afraid of the courtroom itself. Could you help her with your deft touch?
Because of yesterday?
Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her.
Poor thing. And here she is, back at the courtroom again, being so brave. She's a very good girl. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. If at all possible, I'd like to have Ms. Woods rest in the lobby.
Given the defendant's condition. Very well, I grant special permission.
Yeah, apparently.
You go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry about this.
You just coughing all over everyone? Cover your
Ready,
cover your damn
Ready.
mouth.
he's ready to commune with the ancient ancestor Iris.
About to spread fucking bird flu.
Phoenix Wright. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
You know, I have a long history of beating your ancestors' asses up and down the courtroom. It's been a while, Mr. Payne.
You're more clueless than I heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do?
So hey, how long have you had that wig?
You keep talking, I'm gonna drown you in Just for Men. Lie and gasp in pain. I'm the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Cigarettes.
What? Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals, let alone long-standing?
You'll see, Mr. Wright. I will cleanse Winston from the disgrace he met at your hands.
I just now got the fucking
Gasp in
word
pain
pun.
and Winston pain.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I might quit over it, to be honest.
Looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom.
Very well. Please call your witness, Mr. Payne.
Yeah, watch me crank that RoboCop.
This is the weird
Fuck the
voice in the
police.
intro.
All right, which one of you wants to be a subhuman piece of shit?
I mean,
I'm already playing a subhuman piece of shit.
this is the guy I gave the crazy voice to in the intro. I might as well continue. This crazy guy.
You could turn it into a real hog roast. And all the police, too.
He's a wild and crazy guy. Witness, state your name and occupation, please.
Witness.
Name. Ted. Donate.
Really? Detonate?
Detonate. Very different.
Oh, okay.
Occupation. Bomb disposal specialist.
Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have.
Speech synthesis via typing. It is the same as me talking.
Is it, though?
I think you might be on mute, little lady.
Sounds exactly like a robot.
Can't you speak in a normal manner?
I can.
He can?
But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Energy expenditure. Speaking is less than typing. Understand?
What an odd witness.
Mr. Tone was in charge of the bomb for the trial and was there when it went off.
I'm sorry, in charge of the bomb that went off.
Somebody set up the bomb.
Being a bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the victim?
Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I know only a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim.
Shocked?
I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body.
So he was the first to discover the body, was he?
He's here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion.
Very well. The court will hear Mr. Tonate's testimony. But at the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard, witness. I'm just gonna keep making people turn on their cameras during Zoom calls because I'm a shitty person.
Oh god, I fucking hate that.
Objection, Your Honor. I'd like him to put his face guard back on account of him using 3D glasses from the 80s.
Yeah, that's terrifying looking.
That's a real choice.
The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name HH-3000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb timer was counting down.
Wow, they're really putting that 3D budget to use. So, even though the bomb was supposed to be disarmed, it somehow got switched on, maybe even turned on.
I don't think I'd say that, no.
Precisely. Activating the timer is very simple. 1. Connect wires. 2. Switch on timer. A monkey could do it. I am sure even you would be able to, Mr. Wright.
Wow.
I guess this makes you the blue one in this barrel of fun, boss.
I would like to now begin my cross-examination. Uh-huh.
Mr. Tonate, what is that?
Double H-3000, aka a bomb.
Why is this in the courtroom? A bomb? Great googly moogly, that thing is juicy.
Mr. Tonate, I demand you disarm that this instant.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it. 'Cause it hasn't come up in a while. Gotta hit him with it. Fuck off. What you know about Project Pat? Anyway.
Disassembly complete. Hmm. 5.3 seconds, 0.2 seconds short of my personal best.
Well, I guess we gotta reset this game.
Yeah, that's a reset.
Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Not exactly a spring chicken, you know.
This is an exact replica of the HH-3000. It is used to practice disarming bombs. Disarm equals success. Explosion equals failure.
Okay, so the practice bomb still explodes?
An exact replica of the bomb that exploded, is it? So that's what it looked like.
I submitted a photograph of the real bomb taken just before the trial. Dimensions 10
Inches.
inches. H by 10 inches. W by 10 inches. D weight 12 pounds. A perfect replication. Height with
Weighted
depth.
companion cube.
Oh, so it's a lawn.
Your bomb does appear to be a very good copy indeed.
Yes, however, I could not replicate the detonation mechanism. It has a very puzzling wiring setup. It is regrettable I could not replicate it.
Witness, that's enough. There's no need to replicate anything.
Oh, good. We have a bomb in our inventory. Definitely not going to be a problem.
Now, the feds will begin their cross-examination. What? Where's Miss Sykes gone?
Ellipses, many ellipses.
Providing that under desk support already? Athena, you can come out now.
Mr. Wright, let's get to work.
You know Pride Month ended last month, right?
Not on Mars.
July is Wrath Month.
I guess you were pretty scared, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Would you just drop your glasses, Velma? She was about to bolt!
Hey, put a sock in it, widget.
As transparent as ever.
Now let's see, where were we?
We were at the cross-examination.
Oh, cross-examination, of course.
It's when I get really angry and stare at you. She seems disoriented. I wonder if she's alright. Maybe I should ask Athena if she remembers how to cross-examine. Nah, fuck that bitch. Nah, no need for that right now. She'll be fine.
I'll do everything I can to help. If you can't find any contradictions, and you flub up too often, don't be afraid to ask me for help. Press Y button when the option to consult with me appears.
Oh?
I'll let you know where I think the suspicious statement is.
Okay, but do you know?
That's freaking teamwork.
Sounds good. I'll be counting on you if I get in a bind. Alright, let's cross-examine.
The bomb was originally disarmed by me, then transported here as evidence. Bomb name HH3000, operated by timer or with remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that the bomb's timer was counting down.
But you're trying to find testimony that conflicts with the evidence, right?
That's right. Listening carefully to Mr. Tonate's testimony is just the first step. After that, it's a matter of taking a look at any evidence that seems relevant.
Remember that you'll open the court record when you go to present, right button, something. If you find evidence that conflicts with the testimony, present, Y button it.
Yo, that
Let's
sick
see,
bass slide?
testimony's about when the bomb went off.
Ooh, a funky bass line.
So I think the state it was in at the time would be pretty important.
A bomb that didn't look like a bomb because it was inside a stuffed animal, huh? I got you.
Objection!
So, you say you saw the bomb's countdown, is that right?
Of course, I clearly saw it counting down to 0.
And I say that you are clearly lying.
What are you talking about?
There's no way you could have seen the bomb's timer. After all, the bomb was concealed inside a stuffed animal. Mr. Tanate, how can you claim to know the bomb was about to go off when you couldn't even see the timer?
But that is...
Oh, look, it's bottom speak. Oh, it's perfect for you, Oni.
I'm going to crush you.
Are you?
What? How could this robotic poison suddenly turn into a power bottom? We need to replace its batteries.
That does seem like a clear inconsistency indeed. Witness, how do you explain this?
Well, I...
Oh, that was great, Mr. Wright. You found a contradiction right off the bat.
Always remember, Athena, when you find an inconsistency in a witness's testimony, there's always a reason behind it. It could be a lie, a hidden meaning, a secret. Whatever it is, it's up to us to dig it out.
Pointing out every contradiction we find is the best way to do it, right, boss?
Now the question is, what can we dig out of Mr. Tanate?
Well, let me see. No. There must be some mistake. Oh, yes. Yes, of course. I remember now.
Oh, how convenient.
The sound. I knew because of the sound.
Sound? What sound?
When the timer of this type of bomb is switched on, it beeps softly. Beep, beep, beep. It is the sound of the bomb counting down.
Beeping noise, you say? I suppose it would be possible to notice that, even with the bomb stuffed in the stuffed animal.
I simply made a mistake. My bad.
Why is he looking so smug?
Objection!
How in the world did you hear such a tiny little sound all the way from the gallery?
Listening for the sound of a bomb timer is an integral part of my work.
Sure, bud.
I constantly undergo training so that I will never miss it.
I hardly think training would help you hear something so soft from so far away. What now?
Are you making light of the fine science of disarming bombs?
You just cut the red wire.
It is a solemn mission that I put my life on the line to perform. What kind of specialist would I be if I could not hear a bomb's timer? It's not like disassembling a toaster, you know.
Well, now he's just showing off.
You keep asserting that the sound was too tiny to hear. But the only tiny thing here.
Is your hairline?
is your dick.
Whoa.
Being mistrustful is not an attractive quality, you know.
And you're just overflowing with attractive qualities, are you? Hmm.
Or perhaps you have some proof that Mr. Tanade here did not hear the sound.
Well, no, but it still seems totally suspect. But it's going to be really hard to prove that he didn't hear something.
If I have this correct, the prosecution's argument is that someone reactivated the bomb before it was brought into the courtroom. What I don't understand, Mr. Payne, is why you believe that person to be Miss Woods.
It's simple, Your Honor. Mr. Tonade happened to be there when it happened. He was there when the defendant rearmed the bomb.
Well, yeah, it seems like pretty good fucking evidence. Yeah, why didn't you say that 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, why are we even having this trial if that's the case?
It happened before the trial started. It was when Detective Arm and I were transporting the bomb.
Okay, but why are you bringing the bomb to the courthouse? Shouldn't you have just...
Why did you wait until now to fucking say something, dipshit?
Yeah, like, shouldn't you have taken pictures of it and then disposed of it at, like, the bomb disposal range? Like, that's incredibly unsafe. Like, what
It's
exactly
not how
were you
things work
thinking?
in Japanifornia.
I feel like this man just admitted to bringing an armed bomb into the courtroom.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a felony.
Your Honor, here in Brooklyn, we only accept witnesses that are armed.
To be
What
fair, I thought it would be really
murder?
fun.
He's the best guy around.
We brought the bomb to the lobby for defense. For the defense, bomb equals evidence. The lawyer wanted to see it before the start of the trial.
Looking for a chance to get at the bomb. Miss Woods was already there at the lobby. Her goal was surely to rearm the bomb and steal the remote switch.
The remote switch.
Yes, the switch that controls the bomb remotely. Duh.
Alright, listen here, fucking Tin Man.
It has been missing ever since the incident.
Missing remote switch has been added to the court record.
I am partially to blame. I left the bomb and remote on top of the transport case. And they were rearmed and stolen while I was talking with the lawyer.
The defendant then used the remote inside the courtroom to start the timer.
Objection!
How can you assert so unequivocally that the bomb was rearmed in the lobby?
Objection!
The bomb was safely secured in the transport case. The only time he was outside of the case was in that lobby. Therefore, it was the one and only opportunity anyone had to meddle with it.
Someone other than Mr. Tonate could have opened the case and taken the bomb out.
Impossible. The transport case is assigned exclusively to me. Do you see this number here?
1011001011101.
This is my identification number. And I have the only key that can open the case.
Wrong transport case added to the court record.
Nevertheless, Mr. Payne's assertion is nothing more than conjecture. You have no proof that it was Ms. Woods who stole the remote switch.
And by the same token, you got no proof it wasn't on. But what I do have is a piece of evidence that proves the defendant handled the bomb.
Five minutes, 24 seconds, 2.3 deciseconds. The defense advantage lasted a mere 5 minutes.
Talk about a rotten hand. As long as they have her fingerprints as their trump card, I'm at a big disadvantage.
It appears we will have to hear from the defendant herself once more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Yana. I would like to recall Miss Woods to the stand.
I trust you have no objections, Mr. Wright?
Do you promise not to harass my witness?
No.
No.
You know, I'm worried about her condition, but we do need her testimony. Well, on the other hand, I'm not sure I want to make Athena mad.
You can read your feelings, you know, boss.
You know, I guess there's no hiding from her, huh?
Feelings are like cookies. I can find them both. But don't worry, I know we need her testimony. But if anybody picks on her again, they'll pay.
You probably shouldn't threaten violence in the courtroom, especially, you know, after the whole, like, you know, from yesterday.
Oh, that's right. I'm not a cop. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Well, guess she's already at anger level 1.
Don't worry. I'll stop the proceedings before I let anything bad happen to her.
The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
In that case, I will take my leave. But before I do, there is just one more thing, Mr. Wright, is it?
Me? Yes.
Dismantling bombs is my job.
Yeah, you've said, Domo Arigato.
Dismantling the case is yours. Do you think you can handle it?
Yes?
I look forward to seeing you try.
Okay, this guy is a fucking piece of shit, and I just know it.
Oh, he is a cop.
Now, if you will excuse me.
Bailiff, please go out to the lobby and bring back the defendant.
Uni.
Hi, Athena.
Well, she looks even worse off than before. We're screwed.
Don't worry, Jenny. We're here for you.
Thanks, Dina. And I'll do my best, too.
You blew up the courtroom because you bear resentments against the courts, correct?
No, of course not. I
What's that you say? I can barely hear you. What's up?
I haven't done anything wrong. This prosecutor's scary, and his hair looks silly.
What an impudent little goyle. Stop acting innocent. Tell the truth.
Oh, this is getting uglier than his hairline.
Is he on the bomb because you wanted to blow up the courthouse? Admit it. Why you went to the lobby when Mr. Justice was? Isn't that right?
Mr. Wright, can I go give that prosecutor a smack?
Do it in the parking lot afterwards. There's no cameras there. Well, what? No, of course not. Do we have to review Courtroom Manners 101 again?
We can't let a creep that bullies innocent girls like this off so easily.
I haven't forgotten about how we treated you.
Don't worry about me, just help Junie. Her heart's crying out.
God, you are a lesbian.
Oh yes, thank you for noticing. She's so scared, so very scared.
Looks like Athena's picking something up with her heightened sense of hearing. And it sounds like this time it's the voice of Miss Woods' heart.
Don't deny it. You stole the remote switch and used it in the courtroom, didn't you?
Objection!
Your Honor, please put a stop to this. The wannabe Fonzie is badgering the defendant.
Yes, Miss Woods does seem quite right.
Holy shit, we actually have, like... What happened to the judge? Did the bomb knock some
Let's
sense
put her
into him?
back in the corner and then convict her. Mr. Payne, I ask that you behave more like a decent human being despite not being one.
But don't you know, Your Honor, there's no more a gentleman in this world than I.
Ugh, as if a gentleman, or even a gentleman, would behave like he does. Don't let that rude ruffian win.
It's your job, lady.
Dina.
How dare you call a gentleman such as I a rude ruffian? I'll have you know, ain't been a manners class every Saturday. I'm a proper New York gentleman. Gentleman.
When you're terrorizing a young lady, you're not. I'd demand my money back from that manners class if I were you.
Should probably be the adult here and stop the two of them, but this is kind of funny.
Mr. Payne, that will be enough.
Certainly, Your Honor. No further questions. Let's move on to the defendant's testimony. Mrs. Woods, please share with the court what you were doing when the bomb went off.
when the bomb went off.
Well, that day, I was watching from the gallery. The bomb went off, and rubble started falling. It fell on top of me.
Uni's clearly in pain being forced to recall the bombing like this. She can't even get her words out.
This isn't going to work, so now what? Hey, wait a minute. Even if she can't vocalize what she wants to say, we can listen to what's inside her heart with this stethoscope and this scalpel that I found. Okay, fine, just the stethoscope. Sheesh. Yes, now's the perfect time to use Athena's power.
Phoenix, I would like to remind you that you cannot smoke enough weed to become an open-heart soijin.
No, but you can smoke enough weed to make it feel like you are one. The cries of Miss Wood's heart.
Yes, and they sound incredibly strained. She's so scared. I think she could collapse at any second.
Athena has a unique ability, you see. With her finely tuned sense of hearing, she can hear the words of a witness's heart. Wait, was she at the trial yesterday? She could have heard the timer counting down. In essence, she can sense how a person is really feeling from the tone of their voice. Guess it's all up to Athena and her special ability. Athena, I want you to use the analytical psychology you studied and listen to the testimony of Miss Wood's heart.
Okay, boss, I'll give it a go. After all, this is the whole reason I put all that effort into studying analytical psychology. Off gets, let's do this.
That is a terrifying face.
I really do not like the mouths in this.
What is... Just coming for you, Oni. Yeah, anyway, we can get it started next time. GG, everybody. We finished a game and started another one. Huzzah!
And this took us less than an entire year for once.
Yeah, right? Only 6 months.
Still sounds long.
Oh,
It's like half a beef stroganoff.
yeah. We're pounding through it.
I feel like we've gotten better at reading our lines faster too.
Yeah. We Jesus. We did it though. That was very impressive. Good job, everybody. I assume we'll have Alon back next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's time to say goodnight, friends. So, we don't have Lon. Who wants to be Lon?
I mean, I could do it, but she'd probably whack me over the head or something.
That's fine.
She really enjoys playing things like playing RPGs and having lots of fun. You can also catch her here on Monday nights for voice acting. You can also catch her here Wednesday nights for Fallout 76, which is also really fun. She also likes to give me lots and lots of cookies and head pats. So yeah, she'll be back on Wednesday for Fallout 76, and wishes everybody the best.
All right, your turn, Shy.
As for me, hi, I am Shy. The next time you'll see me probably will be Wednesday with Fallout 76. I'm working on getting things back up after my brand new computer move, which is still running fairly well. Thank you very much, SkyTech. And definitely enjoying playing through Dawn Trail when I can get some time in on that, and hoping to see a lot more of it.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite sleepy demon. It's Oni.
Yeah, I'm tired. I may or may not have fallen asleep at some point.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm doing the thing.
Get some sleep, sir. And keep playing that saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta come over and play Careless Whispers until the neighbors get mad enough and launch some rounds through the front window. That was a joke.
I think he fell asleep.
Probably. There's no sleep when Florida Man is around. Little Sharky.
Actually, if I wasn't busy being the smarmiest Joey Wheeler imaginable, I probably would have fallen asleep earlier too. Hey, I'm Sharky. It's past my bedtime. Tell your people you love them. Call your family if you got them. You know, just do the thing, because you never know how much time you got. You'll be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. We'll see you next week.
True. Last but not least, old man cat. Chris Louise.
I'm Chris Reeves. I lead the raid group for Final Fantasy 14. We're starting back up in a couple weeks here. And I'm also doing some Lost Epic in the meantime because I'm bored.
Also, quick message from Milan. Be good to each other.
True. And friendos, for me, I'm gonna call tonight. I will be off tomorrow, unless other things happen. But hey, join us in the Discord if you haven't. It is a wonderful place to be. I'm gonna try and get the cooking boat stuff taken care of tomorrow, like I've been saying for a week. Join us on YouTube. Catch up with what you may or may not have missed. If you're a tea drinker like me, check out the blends we put together with our friends over at Adagio. Proceeds benefiting the Trevor Project. My wife is a very talented and creative individual. She has a really super cool Etsy with all sorts of 3D printed stuff, crocheted stuff, and ethically sourced bone jewelry. So if you are into the witchy, wiccany stuff, feel free to check it out. And if you want to support the streamer, there is the Throne wish list. But hey, we're going to call it a night, and we will see you all on the next one.
To Spain.
Hell.
Are you in Spain without the S?
No.
All I know is Spain.
What?
Nuck if you buck. Nuck if you buck.
Why you going to Spain, Omi? Why you ain't taking us with you?
Yeah. Anyway, say hi to Seahorse, y'all. Bye.